Well, in the last few years, Baldwin County has added almost 20,000 people.
And that's according to new estimates by the Census Bureau. Fox 10's Brendan Kirby joining us now in the studio.
Brendan, it's a different type of story on this side of the bay.
Yeah, it is, Lenise and Cameron. Today's report shows a continuation of trends that go back years, if not decades. While Baldwin County was one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the nation from the middle of 2023 to mid-2024, Mobile County's population largely remained flat. Caitlin Dow is a fundraiser for Stanford University, working remotely and can live anywhere she wants. Lauren Cowart also had her choice when she moved to the area from Washington, D.C. after getting married. The two women arrived a dozen years apart, but had one thing in common. They chose the Eastern Shore.
We went all the way from like Pensacola to Mobile to everything in between. I mean, Loxley's seen, every area in Baldwin County has seen so much growth, but ultimately Fairhope sold us just because it has such a lively downtown and a small community.
We just loved the Eastern Shore. We thought the sunsets were just so beautiful. He was born and raised in Mobile and really lived over there his entire life, but always wanted to be on this side for that sunset that we're known for.
They're not alone. Census estimates released Thursday show Baldwin's population as of July 1st last year was more than 261,000, up almost 13% since the last official census in 2020. It's been a different story in other southwest Alabama counties. The population grew slightly in Mobile County over the last year, but since 2020 it's down. It's also down in Clark, Escambia, Monroe, and Washington counties. The growth in Baldwin County has caused headaches for public officials trying to keep from being overwhelmed. The Fairhope City Council last month approved a 9-month pause on new apartments, condos, and subdivisions greater than 3 houses. Mayor Sherry Sullivan says the city also has 2 new wells coming online this summer that she hopes will reduce water shortages, and plans to build a new police precinct on Highway 98.
It's our responsibility to make sure that we're keeping up with the infrastructure, that we are putting regulations in place that help us grow the way we want to grow, to make sure that we're doing that, smartly.
Council President Jack Burrell says better coordination is needed between city and county leaders.
We're surrounded by a lot of unincorporated land, and the developers are keen to that, and they come into the county and want to put in, either the multiple occupancy projects or these very, very dense subdivisions, and so we're at the mercy of the county zoning.
Councilman Burrell says that Fairhope is on the threshold of 25,000 residents, which would give the city greater authority to annex land. He says that would give the city more control over growth. As for Baldwin County overall, it's on a pace to crack 300,000 residents by the 2030 census. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Wow.